Hello, hello. Thanks so much for the audience. I'm Professor Julio Rezende. I'll be talking about emergency protocols by Habitat Marte Space Analog Station. Something to say in Brazil, we have like a universal public health system, and there is no cost for the users of this unified health system called SUS. And this is important because if you have like a emergency situation during space and log missions, we will be supported by this system. And this is very important also to bring some tranquility for participants in the space and log missions in Brazil. Okay, this is a photo of the complex where it's possible to see like the habitat Marte, Luna habitat, and here in the back is the lava cave and also a fourth habitat that is 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 starting the operation here is the cosmic habitat. Some photos of the habitats, the lava cave, the lunar habitat, and the habitat Marte, and also a recent photo from WBA participants. This is an aerial photo from the habitat Marte, showing the greenhouse. Yes, lava cave, a closer photo, and also lunar habitat. And this is how these analog stations are spread. And uh, these this configuration bring us some attentions about safety and how we can provide a safe mission to participants here in Brazil. And these motivate us to create emergency protocol. And we will be doing like a partial presentation from some items related to this emergency protocol. And this also we are doing like a more detailed presentations for participants uh, when they are just in Brazil or also doing virtual training with these participants. Yes, and now the cosmic habitat. Yes, yes, the cosmic habitat is a photo not when the habitat is not finished yet. Something important not only for WBA members participants but all participants. We have a form about health and safety questionnaire for Habitat Marte, Luna habitats based on log person missions. These this form looks to understand the health conditions of analog astronauts, if sometimes pre-existence disease, or sometimes if the participants is necessary to use like a controlled medication, trying to understand some health conditions, and also, for example, like the if the participants had some heart accident in the past, and trying to understand the better conditions of these analog astronauts to prepare a safe mission to them. Because we since 8 years of operation of Habitat Marte, we just had many learnings about how to have a safe mission, and but each time uh, we are doing updates in terms of improvements of protocols of safety to yes to our participants. In this case, we designed like a medical emergency scale at Habitat Marte that we're going to discuss deeper in the next slides. In the first situation, we are considered like treat the medical conditions with medications available in Habitat Mart pharmacy. Encourage the team to develop self-sufficient. Consider that on Mars they will be very remote. Yes, in this case we have like a pharmacy very complete. Also, this pharmacy we just presented more than one time to local health unity, and they exempt our help us to examine the pharmacy to understand if you have all medication necessary. Also, in the past, we received the support of Adriana Almeida, our health officer in mission control. She and also Celso Bandeira. They are physicians, and they like see we did the investigation about all medicines necessary to have in the pharmacy. In this case, you look to verify in the first situation, the crew tried to deal with the emergencies with the medicines available in the pharmacy. Some actions are report any symptoms experienced to the commander or health officer in the mission. If it will be administered a medication, have a double check in terms of the use of this medication. Also, sex improvement, maintenance, worsening, the initial observed health condition, and something that we observed, consider that Habitat Marte here in Brazilian semi-area is very hot. Many health issues are related to hydration, lack of hydration. Yes, and then we have a specific protocol for hydration of participants. Since they are hydrated, symptoms like a headache and also other health situations can be managed. We have a second, more severe situations related to health when some participants is presenting like a health condition that is necessary to consult the mission control. In this case, I will be activated if I'm not part of the mission. Also, Celso and Adriana, the physicians, the health officers of our mission. And if it's be used like email for communication, would be or WhatsApp, then will be written like urgent, and also like to register that it's necessary some velocity to answer the questions from the participants in the mission. If the situation is not very urgent, it's possible like a appointment scheduled to discuss some health situations that's happening during the mission. Yes, this will be like the second situation that the mission is consulting external support, but this consultation is happening remotely, only would be by WhatsApp or email or sometimes doing a call on Zoom or Google Meet, depending of the situation. Okay. The third situation will be like a consultation at the health center in Caiçara do Rio do Vento. It's the closest city to Habitat Marte because we are in a rural area, in an isolated area. And you have two possibilities: activate the local ambulance, and in this case, the local ambulance can travels from the city to Habitat Marte. This would be around between 10 or 15 minutes to arrive in Habitat Marte to give the support, and also the physician evaluate the condition of participant in the mission. Or a second situation is contact myself if I'm in the local support in mission control, or Duda is our local manager to transport the person or to Natal or to the Caiçara do Rio do Vento. The fourth situation will be like contact would supposed to be more severe, and the person needs to be treated on health center. Also, would be possible call to emergency medical service or to local hospital. In the fifth situation, or it's necessary the person be transported from Habitat Marte to Natal. Natal is located 100 kilometers from Habitat Marte and will be like it will be necessary around 90 minutes or 2 hours depending of the traffic. And these we will have like a two reference hospitals, the Valfredo Gugel Hospital for emergency procedures like a heart attack, fracture, or other conditions that cannot be solved on Caiçara do Rio do Vento Health Center. And there is a specific hospital to, in the case of snake, scorpion, spider bites. It's called Giselda Trigueiro Hospital. Yes, and these are different hospitals, and we need to evaluate the condition to transport to Natal and Alfredo Gugel Hospital or Giselda Trigueiro Hospital. Yes, it's also showing like the distance between from Natal to Habitat Marte to Natal in the case of the emergency. Yes, here's only showing the our pharmacy. We have like a list, and this list is we are always examining the list to see if you have all medications. This is a mod is in reality are 2 pages of medications that can be managed to participants in the mission to be yes, to deal with some unpleasant situation. Uh, we need to have a great attention with snakes because we are in a wild area. This would be like the greatest threat uh, in terms of risk to our participants. Sometimes would be a fall from like for example in the cosmic habitat, we have the Ceres Lake Observatory. It's like 10 meters height. The participant can fall from them. Also, this would be like the worst situation. This is a snake that was identified uh, during the World Biggest Analog. The participants did this photo. But in this case, it's not a poison snake, and then maybe a curious snake trying to look the participants in the mission. But in this case, it's not a poison snake. Yes. Related to snake bite protocol, a prompt some guidelines are a prompt response, immediate travel, wash the bite with soap and water, preventing secondary infections, calm the victim, preventing them from walking, running, keeping the victim lying down, and keep the limb slightly elevated. Depending on the location, remove objects like shoes, watches, bracelets, rings. Uh, the inflammation can quickly increase in the affected area, sometimes being like letting more bigger the place that was affected by the poison of the snake. Yes, these are also did with this quick guideline, quick protocol was done with support of medicine physicians, and also we are proposing for the next missions like emergency situation training. We have like a stretcher like this. And for example, with this Luna Habitat will be used like a health unity emergency place, and we'll be operating these some emergency protocols simulating these conditions here. And during WBA, they did some simulation considering these possible situations. Yes, and then also something important related to pre-training is go to health center in Caiçara do Rio do Vento. It's like 40 minutes, 7 kilometers from Habitat Marte, and to participants knows how is the operation of the health unit, how they can support them, and also visit the EVA locations during the night and the day to see the conditions. During the night, the experience can be very different because you're not seeing many details of the landscape. It's necessary the participants knows better the areas where the EVAs will be developed. Okay. Yes, thanks so much for the audience. And also, I'm concluding my presentation.